Ich war kein Thief, Footballcast, we're here to light the fire. Stating facts and stats, you know we never tire. Bringing the heat up, have action, won't retire. Busting through the mic, our voices never expire. We ignite the spirit, never fading out. Light the torch, USC fans rise up high. On this podcast, we aim for the sky. Knowledge and entertainment, never lie. Together we stand, let the truth amplify.
Welcome back to kind of a last-minute Live the Torch podcast episode today, and so as you can see, it's just me and Guns, the kidless musketeers at this point. So, but we definitely want to give a shout out to all the fathers out there, especially our co-hosts with B Jones and Mr. Raul Flores for a happy Father's Day, and then also a happy Father's Day to all the Trojan fathers out there and the future Trojan fathers, also with Glenn Ely. So we'll be talking about some major recruiting updates, along with of course the major commitment from Talanoa Ili. And here is one of the fathers here. He's able to get away. So
snap! Heck yeah!
Happy Father's Day, Mr. B Jones. How's it going?
Happy Father's Day.
Oh, he's frozen.
It's black. Oh, there you go. There we go. Oh, he's got his chain.
Oh, you got his chain? Okay.
I like it.
Right. Oh yeah, that should have arrived on Saturday, right?
I'm not sure. I just got the mail today, so
yeah. I guess got there on Saturday, but yeah, we'll be talking about a lot of stuff today. But what are you saying, B Jones? He's frozen. Oh, he's happy though. He's happy. He's smiling because we got Talanoa Ili, the number 54 overall player in college football, the highest rated linebacker we've had in a long time since Paliie Nioteote in 2018.
Yeah.
So before that, it was Rajon Davis. He was number 70 overall, according to 247. So if you guys have not seen his tape, definitely take a look at his tape. This dude is the real deal. Like, we've had some linebackers that we thought were going to be the real deal, but Talanoa Ili, definitely, like, his intelligence on the field and off the field as well is just is insane. So, but yeah. Also, we got to talk about some official visits that we've had happen. So we'll definitely talk about that all throughout this show. But definitely go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any episodes. So I really appreciate everyone who decides to chime in on this Father's Day. So and of course we got Mr. Guns to my far right and B Jones somewhere out there. But yeah. All right, how are you doing, Guns?
Doing good, man. Excited to talk some USC football. The shades are on because the future is bright, gentlemen.
And of course, shout outs to Kristen here. Now we can start the show even on Father's Day. He says, "I'm here, fellas. Show can start. What a Father's Day and a B Day. Love it. Oh yeah, it is your birthday. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. And of course, our boy Preston's here. Shout outs to Preston. We need that updated map of all USC recruits out there, Preston. Did you already post that yet? I haven't seen it.
Such a great idea, though, man, that he's doing that. I think
let me know if you guys have, if you posted that, then I'll bring it up. But yeah, appreciate you doing all like updating those maps. It's really cool to see. But yeah, a lot to talk about. So, do we want to start off with the official visitors, or should we just talk about the man of the hour?
Oh no, it's just I'm done with Preston Paradise. Oh no, we'll take that offline, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm reading that. Yeah.
Oh wait, we got Mr. Raul. Okay, we got Raul Flores here.
Raul is here
too.
Down,
fellas.
Oh,
Whole
snap.
time stop my shine, but it's cool, man. You still fighting now.
So Raul's ears were probably burning from guns talking the smack over here.
Yeah, I haven't started yet.
I don't know if he did,
In our
but
chat though.
I didn't even realize it until I got the notification. Light the Torches going live. I was like, "Oh shit, we're going live today."
Yeah, we disobeyed your order.
We had to, dude.
Hey, I'm
Today was the
expecting
day.
a chain then too. Then Blackie Chains, come on.
Okay.
He's expecting some payment too.
Well, shout out to Preston though. If you don't follow him on Twitter, definitely or X, whatever, definitely give him a follow on there.
Absolutely.
He's a
Dude,
pillar of the Trojan, the community. So definitely give him a follow. So appreciate you, Preston. Always showing love, of course. Same with Kristen, all the guys, Jamie, Anthony, all of our supporters. We really appreciate you guys. So
absolutely.
all right, so let's get into the man of the hour. Actually, let's talk about Talanoa Ili. So a lot of people are speculating on what number he's going to wear. We gotta let him earn his number, but he definitely has all the talent to earn one of the mythical, the legendary numbers of either 55 or even 58. So what are you guys' thoughts about Talanoa Ili's commitment? Let's start with Raul Flores. Actually, let's talk about Mr. Cousins at UCLA Flores.
Hey, I'll be man enough to admit that for a second I was a little worried because he has family out there at UCLA. Both his parents were saying good things about both programs. So I was like, oh man, like maybe they really are considering little brother because of that. But I was wrong, so I'm glad I was wrong, and I'm glad to have Talanoa Ili here with the Trojan family. So I'm happy, and regarding the number, obviously his uncle passed away recently. Rest in peace. I think he was number 58. So I'm gonna say that he's probably gonna want to wear number 58 eventually if he doesn't start right away.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be a leader in that room. I feel like he's definitely a soft-spoken man, but the dude, like, the less he says, the more he shows with his pads. So, like, if you watch his highlights, he sheds blocks really fast. He diagnoses pass or plays really quick. It's crazy. So, but yeah, B Jones, give us your take.
All right, let's get to the number thing, man.
Okay.
Of course, 58 has some significance to him, and everybody's always trying to throw whatever linebacker in 55.
Yeah.
I just want everybody to realize something. How many linebackers do you see wearing numbers in the 50s these days?
It's not, but hey, he says he wants to bring the winning traditions back, so that's part of tradition. Is that number?
I'm just saying, we got to stop trying to throw everybody in 55.
But that's why I said 58. I'm a huge what is it? Ray Maluga was like my favorite all-time linebacker for USC, so that's why. I
get it, and that is another great number here at USC. But all I'm saying is, you look around NFL and college. Not many linebackers are wearing numbers in the 50s.
They're doing single digits now.
Exactly. So we can't be mad if a guy doesn't choose to wear 55, man.
Well, I mean, I get it because linebackers are like the quarterback of the defense. Like for the most part, they're always like getting people in the right position, and they set everyone up for the plays. So I get why they wear the number 5 or 9 or 10 or whatever. So
single digits are always going to be the swaggy guys. You know what I mean? You gotta have some swag to rock a single digit, man. So everybody wants to be swaggy these days. So that's just not.
It'd be cool to see him go old school and do like a 50 digit number.
Yeah, it would. And if he chooses that, we know it. Chooses 58, we know that it's because it has significance to him.
Yeah.
But I'm not expecting that. What I mean? If he does it, great, cool. But we have to stop pushing everybody into try to push everybody into 55, man. First, a lot of guys don't even that we've been trying to, get to wear the number. And two, it's just not really a popular thing to wear numbers in the 50s anymore.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, B. Jones. Honestly, I think it should be like officially retired. Honestly, that's just my personal thoughts. I've kind of had that given to Junior say, oh yeah, the note 55. And me and Raul were talking about this in the past. He wears number 1 in high school. That would be dope to see him number 1. Cam Fallon though is going to be number 1, and I would anticipate him to be number 1 next year when Ili is on campus. But yeah, I mean he's going to have his own numbers. Kind of set his path and whatnot. 58 is kind of a good I like that as well. Basically, given the fact that it gives respect to his uncle and all that too. So at the end of the day, he's gonna be a baller. Whatever it's 1, 2, 99. He's gonna ball out. So yeah.
Yeah, no, whatever number he chooses, he's definitely going to be. We all feel like he's going to be a great player for USC. So at this point, I'm just happy that he picked us. So
I mean,
I'm happy he didn't do a fake out too. Because they both appreciate UCLA, so that'd be kind of disrespectful to do that. And plus, either way, he's not going to Oregon. So, and that's where he was crystal balled like a while ago that he was going to go to Oregon, and we all saw how that happened. And there's some rumors about what's going on with Oregon and the Polynesian area too. But
I mean, Talanoa seems like a very respectful guy, and and both of his parents seem very respectful and taught him well. So I wasn't expecting any gimmicky, commitment, and he kept it respectful, and he did his thing. So I'm like you said, I'm glad he picked us. So
yeah, no, he's definitely a very soft-spoken man, and he definitely seems like he's going to be a leader as well. And there was a picture that Samote actually posted up with him, Kenny, or Kenai, and Tom, and Talanoa, and that's a scary bunch. That's a scary bunch. And then add on Isan Tafa in there, and all the other Polynesian players that we have. Like the pipeline or the Polynesian culture is like really back at USC now, and that's the way it should be because we are Poly.
Yeah, you mentioned Oregon and the Polynesian community. Raul and I warned you guys, man. We told you guys about a month ago, man. We made a video about it. And, we tagged Oregon in it. They hated that part. But, but listen, man, yeah.
Go ahead, B. Jones. I was going to say something. I don't want to interrupt your thought, though. Go ahead, and I'll bring it up after.
No, I was just gonna say, man, Dan Lanning shot himself in the foot with that move.
And it's not just us expressing our opinion, but like when I brought it up on Twitter or X, however you guys want to call it, respectful people from the poly community here, at least on the coaching side of things, they retweeted my post, and they mentioned it. Yeah, so it's not like we're talking nonsense here. I think just the way he handled it was not respected, and they're probably seeing some of the negative consequences because of his actions. He should have just let it Nico do his thing and not get involved.
Yeah, even the Oregon community has kind of noticed that. So there could be some bearings to it, but either way, the Ducks are sad and we're happy, and that's all that matters.
Bruins are sad too.
They'll probably try to spin it, saying that they're going after bigger fish or whatever. But no, like this dude is legit. Look at his tape. He's going against some of the best competition, including Mater Dei. Like there's a lot of clips of him going against Mater Dei. So
yeah, supposedly they were looking at him an edge, which I think is hilarious.
Oh,
I
no.
I don't think that's an option. But
bro.
and I know it came down to us in UCLA, but Yeah, I mean, we got this win over Oregon. I don't care what anyone says. They were the front runners a year ago until Coach Dog came in, and then obviously Bowden and Rob Ryan, sealed the deal after that. But without Coach Doug, who knows where would this be? He possibly could be a Bruin, honestly. I know a lot of shit we gave Raul, but he's right. The family was really high on UCLA, and so they were a tough contender at the end of the day. So, yeah, this is somebody that can definitely come in rotation. I think day one, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm just excited. And going to like your mention about that picture, we looking back, 3 years later, we're gonna be looking back at that picture and just like, wow, we really got these 4 guys, and they really cemented the what USC is about. So yeah, excited.
All
Future's
of those
bright.
guys are going to be future NFL draft picks.
I agree. All Americans, yeah. When they have all their plates or whatever you want to call them on that wall, it's gonna be legit. It's gonna be great times.
Yep, this class is definitely gonna be legendary, man.
Facts.
I would say the next 2 classes, maybe even 28 got some guys too. So,
well, that's definitely a little bit of ways down the road, but yeah. What else do we have to say about Talanoa? Because there's a lot to continue to say about him. But anybody have any questions in the chat about or anything you guys want to say about Talanoa commit to USC? But if you haven't, what?
I just have one request. Come on, let your best the best Chihu whatever chant that Moana says, or what is it?
You mean Maui?
Man,
Yeah.
WWE fan, man. I need to hear it, man.
I ain't gonna do that shit.
I can't right now. So,
I can't do it. I'm not going
No.
to try.
You can't do it.
I'm not part of that culture. I don't want to kind of butcher it or anything like that. So
I'll try one of the games. How about that?
When he gets a sack.
I'll do it.
I tried, fellas. In the chat.
Who said that? Did anyone in the
No,
chat?
No, I'm just messing. I'm just messing though.
The only thing I'll say is from what we've heard for some time, once we secured his commitment, the linebacker room is pretty much final. So we'll see if that does come. That does happen. But I do anticipate that we will have the 3 linebackers, right? Ili, Taylor Johnson, and Sean Scott. So I don't think we will be adding any more linebackers after this.
No, that linebacking core just definitely it's good as it is right now. Like it would have been nice to have Xavier Griffin, but I'm more than happy with what we have. Yeet.
There you go.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Only me and Gums over here knows about that. But Logan says, I think Talanoa will end up being better than KVA and Manifaremo. He's longer and more athletic. And he's going to have better coaching by USC as well.
I'm going to be biased. I'm going to be like, I agree 100%.
Shout out to Rob Ryan for closing this deal, too. Like, he had to come in a little bit late to the party, and he spent a lot of time in Hawaii with him and Kalux, probably. But,
shout out to Kalux, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So really, shout out to Rob Ryan, who hasn't done any kind of college football recruiting in a long time, to be able to come in here, step in, and go on the road and go out there and definitely. If you haven't seen the pictures of him around like the fire with the family or whatever, he definitely got in there with his family. So.
And then his brother also plays football, right? So we'll probably see him like in 3-4 years,
kid,
right?
I think 28, 29 kids, something like that. Yeah.
Is he also linebacker?
I think it's an edge right now. I think I remember. But definitely linebacker, you could say, right? I mean.
Appreciate it, Kirsten. Yeah. I did just get that, so I really appreciate that. And I should be able to get that out here, hopefully, either tomorrow or the next day. But
no, do it right now.
Back to Logan's comment again to the Talanoa piece. I mean, the fact that we got Ili, it's so huge because we were striking out on these California linebackers in the past, right? KVA, Madden, like just to get a California linebacker back, a top tier one, it's
The
done.
number
Like,
one.
things are back in order. We're on the train and the ship, we're flying right now.
It's been a long time since we've had a top tier linebacker actually in a long time. Like and with California as well. Like Pallier was out of Bishop Gorman, so he wasn't a California kid. So
Right.
what were you going to say, Roll?
I was gonna say Guns and I have been saying it since last year that California was gonna be starting to put a fence around California. It might not be completely up yet because we're just starting. We're just starting, but wait until we put the product on the field. It's gonna be over for all the other programs trying to come in and trying to take away the top athletes out here.
I've made amends.
66%, by the way.
I've made amends with my statements from last year about the California, and I have apologized and I have asked for forgiveness plenty of times. B. Jones, don't even act like you were a part of it too. They did. Raul didn't mention you. Did he?
But B. Jones wasn't really saying no either, so he agreed.
Yeah, but he wasn't. He didn't agree. Don't try to add him now. Okay.
Well, I got a whole video with USCJ on this very topic. What are you talking about? Jay and I had a whole live about this.
Was that on his channel though?
Yes.
Was it on this channel though?
Yeah, whatever.
So no one will see that on our channel unless they go follow USCJ, which pretty much everyone here does. But either way, I'm just saying I have apologized for it, and I have been singing the praise for actually probably over 8 months now. So ever since we got Bowden and Chad Savage as well.
Absolutely.
So what did you say we're at? 66%?
66%.
I'm a little disappointed that we're not at 80% though. Like we could be at 88%.
We could, and the remaining targets as of now, are non-Cali kids, which we'll go over when we talk about the recruiting section. But you never know. It's a long season till December, so could see some flips maybe. We'll see. Yeah. Or some, late risers. I
was going back through all like 247's, like Pete Carroll kind of recruiting classes, and like it was pretty much 80% or plus were California kids, and I was like, wow. And there was maybe like a select like handful of kids that were out of state. So, hey, I'm not saying that like. I want to say that we're back at this point. Like we're going to win national championship in the next like 2 years.
Yeah, great start right now, and then next class, I'm sure will definitely be more than 66. I would assume. So
yeah, and again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Appreciate you. If you guys are watching us right now on Father's Day, appreciate you guys.
And regarding the percentage, like I've been thinking about it even more lately. Like, as long as we keep it over 60% of California kids, because it is more common now, especially with how NIL works, that an out-of-state kid, is more willing to go out of state because now just bringing their family won't be an issue, especially if they're a top recruit. They're getting paid, so making a free or they could probably negotiate to where the transportation is already included for parents and whatnot, right?
Hey, Raul, like pitching, staying at home, and having your family show up to games is not makes you scared that how you recruit, according to J-Hop. Stupid tool.
I don't even pay attention to that guy anymore.
If you saw our group chat, he was saying that Penn State's afraid because they're going because they got Emmanuel Iheanacho or whatever almost committed to Penn State, and then J-Hop screenshotted his quote saying, "Oh yeah, Penn State's really close to my family," and then J-Hop's like, "Oh yeah, they're shaking in their boots or whatever." Like, no, that's a real recruiting pitch. That's you. They
try to use that against us. Oh, LA's terrible. the air in Eugene is so much fresher and whatnot. Shut up. You guys are scared. That's all it is.
Right.
Yeah. And Manjeet, we'll talk about Jet here pretty soon. I'm assuming Guns will probably kind of touch on that. But do we want to jump into the official visits / recruiting updates?
Let's do it.
All right, let's move into official visits / recruiting updates. Guns is going to give us all the scoops that he's been hearing.
Yeah, so we'll start off with the official visit section. So pretty much only had one uncommit kid this weekend. It was Luke Waffle, and I mean, pretty much we're hitting out of the ballpark. Basically, staff has done enough to get us to be a front runner. Even our guy USCJ has calling his shot to ultimately pick us, which is great to hear. He does have the Texas visit left, and then he'll make his decision. Pretty much, it's a 3-team battle. I'd say Penn State, us, and Ohio State. We'll see what Texas can do, but the fact that again that Jay is calling a shot is a great thing to hear. So. Yeah, kid from New Jersey, kind of reminds us of Cushing. So in a way, different position somewhat. But yeah, this is somebody that can definitely, get everything rolling more. Basically, we're looking for one more edge spot. So excited from what we're hearing. So that's really the main news from the official visit side. And again, real quick, the commits, they loved it. They've been posting their pictures and not hearing anything bad, which, we normally wouldn't hear anything. But, yeah, it's great to see the commits enjoying the visits and just great news about Luke.
Yeah, and if you guys didn't see, there was a post from one of USC's commit, Braden Jones, with Luke Waffle on there, and Luke Waffle looked like he was enjoying himself out there. And I think, I don't know if it was him that was saying it, but he was like, "I'm home" or something like that, or "He's home."
He's home. Yep, he's home.
So, is that what Braden said, or was that what Luke said?
I think Braden was saying it.
Okay.
We're trying to figure it out, but
Yeah.
if you don't know the video that Black Chance is referring to, man, go ahead and check out Carter's page.
I got it right here, actually. Let me.
Still check out Carter's video.
Yeah, definitely check out Carter's as well. But I got it right here. And Carter's in the chat, so shout outs to Carter.
Yes.
Yeah, I got 37 people on the live. Yeah. I got 6.
Dave, Emmerich.
Yeah. Hop in there. Oh, shit. Got Lee.
Yeah,
Got Luke. We trying to get another commit right now, yeah.
What you gonna do, Luke?
He home, nah. He home, baby.
Can't get on no more flights. We're gonna keep it up.
It's over. It's shut down. It's over for that. Yeah, I might go to shut down right now.
Is there any more after this? I can't recall.
Yeah.
Or can we stop it?
I can try to have it.
We're gonna make it happen for you.
Should I flip this? Should I keep this flip? This look cool at this. And then should I flip the gloves up? Should I flip the gloves
Those are
up?
some nice gloves. I want those gloves.
There was 2 loses. I messed it up. I messed it up the second time. The first time he was, and then the second time.
Yeah, we can. I don't think gonna be in there. So. Thank y'all for the love. Oh, we got 41 in here. Wow. They showing love. Who's trying to hop on the love?
All right, I'll just stop it right here.
Okay.
But yeah, that was just from the official visits, and they were probably getting ready to do a photo shoot. So, but yeah, definitely shout outs to Braden for going live and having Luke Waffle on there. But
Yeah.
all right, so it looks like Raul might be having to dip out here soon. But yeah, shout outs to Raul. Happy Father's Day to you.
Nice. Any other just comments on Luke Waffle in the official visit section?
It'd be nice if we can get him. I think that would probably end up shutting down our edge edge commitments that we need. And he'd be filling the spot of Xavier Griffin, because we didn't really see Xavier Griffin as a true linebacker, more kind of an edge rusher, right?
Yeah, we all thought he was going to be a linebacker, but from when he decommitted, the reports were coming out that we more viewed him as an edge. So, So maybe he was going to be like a hybrid, maybe type, like.
So did he
Eric
want to be
Gentry
more
and
of a
Whitting.
linebacker then?
Say again?
Did he want to be more of a linebacker then?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah.
But yeah, and Carter talking about Jet and Benjamin here. So if you want to go ahead and touch on some more of these recruits.
Yeah. So on the non-official side, again, yes, we're officially out on Jet Washington. I know that's been talked about in the chat today. So he will not be a Trojan, and most likely he will be an Oregon Duck. Hope all the best. But yeah. Like I mentioned, though, again, if we were to miss out on Jet Washington, watch out for Vincent Smith and Jamar Owens for that safety position. Breck Kolajay, interior offensive lineman. He plays at IMG. He's a Colorado kid, though. His official visit is again set for June 20th. Originally, it was June 17th during that midweek, but pretty much that week is long gone, given we got commits, they moved up, and some of the other targets are no longer targets. We're battling Georgia and Miami with Breck. Again, he's close with Bowman and Canyon Smith, so that can definitely help in our favor. And so, again, just kind of want a quick breakdown of what those remaining options will look like. So for the interior offensive lineman, again, it's Breck Kolajay. DB, again, it's Vincent Smith and Jamar Owens. Wide receivers is Booby Feaster, Jalen Lott, and then the edge is Luke Waffle, KJ Ford. And I'm still mentioning Henderson until we officially hear that he's out. Again, we are fading with him, but until I hear that, I'm going to include him. But if we get one person from each of those positions, we'll be at 33, right? And so we're looking to get 35. So those last two spots, again, if we were to get those 4 spots secured, will come during the season, so we could see potential flips. We could see the staff, doing their scouting and see some kid, just rise in their eyes and go after him. So those 2 to 4 spots, I'll say, is definitely going to be during the season. So that's great to hear. And that some of the visits during the home games will be definitely impactful to talk about. And then lastly is Peyton Houston, right? Is that we're hearing that he's in for the 27 class. Could hear an announcement in the near future as well. And he might not be the only 27 kid to commit in the near future, aka Duvet Williams. So we will see what happens. And Jay saying we're out on KJ Ford. I haven't heard that yet, so that's definitely news. We'll see if we hear that in the near future, and hopefully, he still makes that visit, but totally understandable given he's visiting some other schools. So we'll find out in the near future.
I wonder.
That's it with the recruiting side.
I wonder if we're out on him because we're kind of focusing on Waffle pretty much the whole time.
Could be. Definitely could be. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
or if it's like him being out on us. So I hope it's the other way where we're kind of just trying to focus on one player at this point. But either way, I'm happy. Like if recruiting were to end right now, this will be a great class. Like regardless of if it ends top five or whatever. Like I don't care if it's a number 1 class. I really don't. Like this class is going to be crazy for us.
I'm gonna tell you guys like this, man. The guy who just told us about KJ Ford just put in a prediction for Waffle.
Yeah, definitely check out his.
he never puts predictions out there, so I'm just let
that is true.
You guys just think about that for a little bit.
Oh, no. Jay's definitely trusted, and when he says something, it has bearings behind it. So definitely check out USC Jay's his video that he put out about Waffle. I think it was a few hours ago or so. So definitely go and check it out. But yeah. So any questions in regards to the players that Guns had just talked about? The safeties that he talked about, they're not like one is committed to Northern Illinois, right, or Iowa. North
Yeah,
Iowa.
Vincent Smith. I'm pretty high on him. When I watch his tape, physicality comes out of that tape, in my opinion. Haven't watched much of Jamar Owens. I know he's a teammate of, I want to say, James Johnson. And so there's that connection there. But yeah, I'm pretty high on this Vincent Smith kid. So we'll see. Belk offered him somewhat late, and obviously he's got his official visit this upcoming weekend. So we'll see what happens.
Do you have his offer list right in front of you, or by chance?
Say again?
So do you have his offer list available?
An offer list from Vincent Smith. Yeah, it popped up real quick. Shouldn't take too long. So yeah, he's got.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so obviously Northern Illinois, USC, Iowa, Purdue, West Virginia, Iowa State, Kentucky. Kind of messing up here. Illinois, Toledo, Eastern Michigan. So he's definitely got some good P5 schools. Especially well known for their defense. Like some of those Big Ten schools, and Kentucky's no slouch either. So, yeah, some solid recruit offers.
But yeah, Maggie is saying that for Jet, USC needs to match Oregon. I don't think it's an NIL deal situation when it comes to Jet. I think regardless, I think we could match easily whatever Oregon's wanted. I think he's just looking for something different, and that's
yeah.
all.
In terms of NIL, we honestly had the better NIL offer from what we're hearing. So it's not an
just don't let roll
NIL issue. It's just he wants to be a Duck. So hope all the best.
Don't say that around Raul.
Hey, he might just. I'm right here, guys. I'm listening, but the lights might just be a little too bright. I don't know, man. Just saying.
Chill, man. Chill.
But just jokes aside, if we're out on him, sucks. I wanted him here. You guys know specifically why, but who knows? He might change his mind and decide to come out here.
Hey,
so.
I guess we can steal a play from Oregon's playbook, or at least their J-Hop. It's not over. It's a long way from signing day. It's not over till it's over. Shut down.
Absolutely. And then Anthony, the 27 quarterback, is actually from Louisiana, or he plays in Louisiana. I don't know if he's from there. I believe so, but I know he plays in Louisiana. And then comment about then go after Arrington. Yeah, we're out in Arrington as well. So I mean, you never know. Again, there's going to be some spots open. So in the season, maybe the staff decides to do a 360 and go back after Arrington. But again, as it stands, June 15th, we are out on Brandon Arrington. So
yeah. And then just to add on to it, like what you guys are saying, Guns, regarding leaving 2 open spots or 3, like you said, a lot of these recruits are getting or the other programs are negatively recruiting USC and saying, oh, it's just all hype, it's not on the field. Once USC actually proves it on the field, I'm sure there's going to be recruits out here trying to call the coaches and say, hey, coach, let me get a spot in and whatnot, and we may consider a few.
And so,
absolutely,
and in regards to Arrington, we were pretty much kind of out on Arrington the moment that we kind of went that we ended up getting Payne Dyer to commit. Yeah. That was the sign that we were moving on from him. We're trying to solidify our recruiting class before the season starts. And if they don't want to be all in before then and focus just on high school, then we kind of move on to our next target, our other priorities, because every one of these players are priorities of us. But we just want someone that's wanted to shut it down and continue to get better, because we're having these kids show up on campus and get some individual coaching during the summer, and we just want to make sure that they're a perfect fit to be a Trojan at this point. So I'm happy with Payne Dyer as well. If you haven't seen his tapes, he's physical. He's definitely the type of player that Danton Land, Doug Belk want to have in that cornerback position. Same with our other DBs coach. So, but yeah, either way, I think we're still good. We have Payne Dyer, Josh Holland, Madden Faramo. We have Brandon Lockhart. Now we have wow. Of course.
Who's Madden? We don't have him.
Hey, Raul. I was doing good without with remembering names, and then I just go ahead.
He's on the road, man. I don't know what happened, bro.
I was doing good. Like you guys can admit,
We
I
got
was
dogs.
doing good for
We
a
got
while.
dogs basically on DB.
RJ
Yeah.
Sherman.
And again, versatility is a key, right? Even though on these sites it might say cornerback, don't be surprised when you see one of these kids play safety for us, like a Peyton Dyer. The kid's versatile. So, yeah.
I mean, and regarding that, B-Lock brought it up on Twitter recently. He said all our DBs play multiple positions. We're not just a cornerback or whatnot. So we got multiple versatile players.
Follow Lockhart. Dude spits facts every day.
Absolutely.
Wow. It's all right, guys. Old age it's normal to be forgetting things. I could say something to Anthony James, but I'm not going to say it. Okay, I'm going to be the bigger man and just let that one go. So. All right. Anything else we got to say about this recruiting class? We have 72 people in the chat, either on Spotify or not Spotify on Anchor or on YouTube. So definitely hit that like button. Yeah, definitely. Lockhart is not afraid to go back and forth with fans and against other teams. So he will call you out. So. I'm turning 39. Okay, happy birthday or happy early birthday, Anthony James. So appreciate you.
I honestly didn't. That surprised me. I thought Anthony was like in his 30s, but probably like lower 30s. But
yeah.
Hey, you're looking young for a 39-year-old brother.
That's right. Yeah. Is there any other recruits that you guys kind of want to get a insight or want to know a little bit more about? Carter says, "What are you hearing about Boogie Feaster?"
I mean, we're in it. He's visited Texas A&M, which we'll see what we hear after that. But I think it's us and them. I don't think LSU has a chance, in my opinion. Could be wrong there, but they have some wide receivers already kind of filled up. Obviously, we do too, but I don't know. I just don't get the same feeling with LSU when it comes to Booby. I think it's really a USC Texas A&M battle. We were obviously really close to get him to shut it down. Obviously, he took his visits, which is totally on his right. But yeah, we're right in the mix for sure.
Well, isn't LSU in a battle with their number one receiver with LSU? I think he's kind of leaning towards Miami at this point. Was it Tristan?
He's doing the world tour type thing. Yeah, Tristan Keys. He's going to Miami, going to Ole Miss, going to Tennessee. He was just at Tennessee. So he's living the dream right now. Given all the glamour and all that. But yeah, I mean, they have a big a big task, right? Is trying to keep him, as part of as a Tiger. We'll see.
Yeah, and Manjeet, we do have 5 stars. We have Kenai Pepe and Mark Bowman, so we do have 5 stars. So we're the number one team right now in college football when it comes to recruiting. So, like, I get you want the 5 stars, but right now we have how many recruits do we have now? 29 or 29?
No, but we got more than 2 5 stars. That's just based on 247 and on 3s biased. and whatnot.
I'm
So
looking at 247 right now. I don't
Yeah.
care about on 3.
We're talking about star rankings here, man. Like, watch the film. 1, 2. Oregon just had a guy suddenly just become a 4-star overnight, who was a low level 3-star prior, right?
Wait,
Yeah,
are you talking about that quarterback?
I think in that one, I truly don't know when they update their rankings. But from on three's perspective, they confuse us. When they post one poster, they use their own ranking, right? Which is the 4-star. But then they do another post, which is their composite ranking, which is the 3-star. So then it gets everyone all confused and So I don't know when they updated that 4-star, but it's very fascinating how they choose which ranking to help their agenda, basically.
Yeah.
So,
Oh no, Hayes definitely does a great job with that. He knows.
oh, they definitely do. Yes.
He knows how to.
And that's my whole thing about this was, I think personally, remove the composite stuff. Just remove the composite stuff. Do your own ranking, or if you're gonna keep the composite stuff, don't advertise it. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it confuses everyone. It just
University, that's good. But yeah, like at this point, we're just kind of filling out the rest of our class, and
go ahead. Hold on, Black Champ, before you go in any further. I just want to ask all these dumb Quack fans, how do they feel? Because they've been talking so much crap about 3 stars, this, 3 stars, that, but then you guys are going after a 3-star quarterback, and then once he commits, he's probably he's the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah.
So, I just want to hear their opinion, see what they think once they get that 3-star quarterback.
Maybe see if they actually watch us.
I'm sure some of them watch us.
We'll make sure they do.
Oh, we'll definitely have
again, yeah, and to me, rankings is I truly honestly hate it. I really do, because again, it's so confusing with the composite stuff, non-composite stuff. To me, all I care about is what the staff thinks, right? If the staff's going to go after this person, I trust them. They have they have more trained eyes than me in terms of evaluating kids and whatnot. So like, that's all I care about is what my team is going after. So there's all the ranking stuff. It's just like,
well, see, I get why it's important. It's important to these recruits too. Like, they see how each team is recruiting. They're seeing that they're recruiting dogs and all that stuff, and so they kind of gravitate towards that. I'm not saying they completely dictate where they're going based off the schools, but like, if they see how well schools are continuously recruiting, then they kind of gravitate to that type of program. That's kind of what Juju Lewis was doing in that situation. He was trying to gravitate towards where he felt like the recruits were going, and when we start to lose the recruits, we noticed a huge difference with Juju Lewis and how he was interacting with USC and everything.
Absolutely. And then Logan brings up a cool point. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
I did not know that.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah.
Nick Bosa and Joey Bosa.
So did Nick Bosa? Yeah, did Nick Bosa go to the same high school too? Right?
So they're only like a few years apart.
Yeah, right. I would assume so, but maybe not.
Carter says Oregon fans know they can't cherry pick SoCal no more. Message boards, they're depressed. Yeah. Some college football accounts on Twitter, or the message board account has been like taking screenshots of Oregon message boards, and they're not too happy about it, and it's great because they realize that they're not anything special anymore. Like, they had their Nike moments of NIL. They thought they were the top, like the head honcho when it came to NIL, and then Texas A&M started being a thing, and then the moment that they realized they can't hang with us, they're like, oh crap! Now they have to spin any kind of narrative to look like they're winning.
Yeah.
But anything else that we want to talk about? I think Guns, you wanted to talk about something towards the end.
On Wednesday, we will have Taylor Johnson on the show. Me and BC will be interviewing him. B Jones again. He has his shooting classes, so he'll be kind of gone on the Wednesdays for the next 3-4 weeks. Just heads up there, and then Raul, he has a work event, so he will not be on as well. So. BC and I will be holding it down, chatting up with Taylor Johnson, the linebacker out of California. So excited to talk to him. I want to know, how it feels to get 170 some tackles in the season. That's really my first question. I want to know. So, very very hyped and excited to talk with him. So,
yeah, definitely, and be on the lookout for it. And if you guys have some questions. When we post about it or so, you can put in the post on Twitter of any questions that you may have for them. And we'll definitely pick and choose just to make sure that they're okay questions. But we'll definitely try to get the questions in there for Mr. Taylor Johnson. Tabo, right? They call him Tabo.
Yes, sir.
I believe that's yeah. Mm-hmm.
So be on the lookout when we post when we're going to go live with that, and we'll try to get you guys in there. And there was a USC fan that was from the UK, and I did look into shipping over to the UK, so I will be shipping some merch to him. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yes, we're global, baby.
Let's go.
And as you can see, B Jones has a chain around his neck, so shout outs to B Jones for wearing that. That actually looks really nice.
Yeah, looks so good.
I didn't know, I've only seen it around myself, and then I started seeing some people posting with it, and it's actually pretty cool. So
yeah, man, you did it.
So and Kristen, I'll definitely try to get yours out here pretty soon, probably the next day or so, and whoever has any requests, let me know. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. I think we're going to get out of here unless you guys have anything else you guys want to say before we head out.
Nope. Roll.
Happy Father's Day, fellas. Everybody in the chat, it's a father. That's all.
Oh, wait. Happy Father's Day to the people that actually like to be fathers, not the ones that are non-existent and try to claim that they're fathers.
Step up, man.
All those great fathers.
And happy Father's Day to the moms out there. Given the situations right there, to do the double duty. Shout out to those women as well. So.
All right, we're going to get out of here. We appreciate the 89 people that are in there. Go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and become a member, because college football CFB 26 is coming out in July. So we're definitely going to need to fill out our team, and hopefully none of y'all kind of transfer out like we had some people here do. But Raul, Ken, all you.
Hey guys, that was before Chad Bowden came in town, so I'll make sure I'll stay this time.
No going back now, okay? But all right, we'll be on the lookout for the next time we go live, and until next time, keep the torch burning bright. Fight on.
Fight on.